All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. I'll try not to take too much of your time today. It's been a while. I know I'm busy doing something else. I have new hobbies, so I'm just going to throw it in here. I said I wouldn't do smartwatch reviews anymore. Truth be told, this is a big part of the market. Not that I'm really attempting to make any money out of them videos, but just saying that it is a big part of the market, and I know a lot of people watch videos about smartwatches. So, wristwatch check. I am wearing a Marathon G-SAR, which is the limited edition from the 2010 Winter Olympics in Vancouver. This is my favorite watch. I own this watch for. I bought it in 2019, so 6 years now already. Which the anniversary of that watch is coming soon. So let's get to the Coros. So I bought a Coros Nomad maybe a week after it was released. I bought it to replace the Instinct 3 Tactical Solar. Not because I didn't like the Tactical Solar, it's more because the feature on the Coros was more appealing. So this has maps and color MIP display. No, it doesn't have a flashlight. No, it doesn't have music control and a lot of stuff that Garmin has. The control for the smartwatch feature, notifications and stuff. It kind of sucks. It does suck compared to Garmin, but all that aside, I'd rather have the map and being able to route uh, trails and whatnot on the app. And by the way, Coros does mapping very well and doing routes, creating routes. Sorry, my bad. Creating routes on the app is so convenient. I love the way it is user friendly to do routes on the app. So dimension wise, the case is actually like 49.5 millimeter, and the bezel is 47.8, 47 and a 3/4 um, in diameter. So they advertise this as 47.9 or zero point 0.8 millimeter in diameter, but it's a slightly bigger than this. It is 16 millimeters thick with the heart rate. It is 54 millimeter from one lug tip to the other, so it's 54 millimeters long, and it has a 24 millimeter band width. It weighs around 66 gram. I don't have my scale with me. I apologize, but it's composite, so it's plastic, so it's pretty light. So it does have a heart rate sensor with a skin temperature sensor. It does have SpO2, which is I can't remember the term in English, blood oxygen. But according to their website, it does not have ECG. But I'll have to double check that. So why did I choose this over Garmin? Like I said, maps. I'm in the basement, so I do not have reception for the GPS. But I can tell you that I use the maps on my walks every day because I walk 5 days a week. On the weekend, sometimes I go for a hike. But for work, before work, early in the morning, I always go for a 3 to 5 kilometer walk now. So battery life. This is one of the main things people really focus on. So Coros is pretty much on par. So I do have notification activated. Heart rate sampling every 10 minutes. Auto backlight between sunrise and between sundown and sunrise, and yeah, that's pretty much my setup. And dual band GPS when I use a GPS. So I charged it 3 weeks ago. Actually, Monday is gonna be at 3 weeks on par, and I have 10% left, which usually I charge it on around that, so that the next day, if I need to use the watch, it will be fully charged. So, I mean, this is the perfect watch, man, for you entry level hikers, anglers, walkers, hunters. This is a very well balanced watch between if you wanted to go all the way up to a Garmin Fenix with the MIP display, but you don't want to pay that premium, but you want something that looks rugged like the Instinct lineup. That's a pretty good watch, and I mean, I love it. I was hesitating when I realized they released the Amazfit T-Rex 3 Pro. I almost bought that one as well, but reviews and comments about the Amazfit looking more like a toy, I said, you know what, I'll go with the Coros and I'll keep the Coros for a while. Although I did reach out to Amazfit to see if they would actually send me a review unit, and I haven't heard from them. So if you are watching this video, reach out to them and let them know, hey, you know what, the mediocre watch reviewer sucks, but he'll review, compare the two, and send the watch back to them if that may be an option. So I know I talked a lot. Didn't. I won't go into the feature on this video. It's just an introduction. I love it. It's not perfect. Nothing is. But this is a solid contender, and I intend to keep this one for quite a while. So if you want to see a full review after a few weeks, a few months of use, let me know in the comments, and I'll get back on that as soon as I can. Have a good one, guys, and I'm happy to be with you tonight. All right, see you in the next time.